Hey YouTube. So you guys know that we are in a shelter, transitional housing, whatever you want to call it. So you know we've been here since last January 2018. So we're going on a year and 4 months. The county pays almost 10 grand a month for my 4-person family to stay here. So 16 months times 10 grand. That's $160,000 that they paid since we've gotten here for us to be here. But I can't get out. They won't. We can't find housing. They won't go over our budget of $1,808 a month. Yeah, they could have bought me a house somewhere else with that money, but they would rather keep me here, or us here. So today is the first time since I've been here that a housing specialist sat down with me and went through Craigslist and gave me tips on how to keep looking for housing and what to say and what not to say. We got in touch with 2 separate people, one of them being both of them being right in the area that we would like to go. Both of them who have landlords that accept programs. And I'm just thinking, like, really? A whole almost year and a half it took. I mean, we look for housing, we do that stuff on our own, but it took them that long to sit down with me. And they had to send someone from a different location to come do it because we don't have a housing specialist. So it's just crazy to me how they really don't want you to get out. They really don't. The manager of our shelter at one point got mad at the other housing specialist that was here, and right in front of everybody said, like, why you got 3 families out this month? You need to slow down. How do you expect us to make money? Like, that's when I lost all faith in that person, because it's like, you want us stuck here so you can make money. Like, you're throwing it in our face that this is a place of business, but like, this is my life. My kids are in this. I'm in this. It's been way too long. It's called transitional housing, not permanent housing. And you're upset that people are leaving and moving on with their lives? Like, that's disgusting to me. Like, really. Especially in her position where she oversees everything. Why would you want someone stuck here? I don't understand. Like, yes, okay, you make money, but there's other people that need help. We've been here long enough. We need to get out. I want out. You know, sitting down with the woman that came today has given me a little bit of hope on the fact that we might be able to get out of here sometime soon. But still, nobody accepts the program because of people that have ruined it before us. People trash houses, break shit, you know, cause more damage than their security was put down, like, or they have to get evicted. That's like 3 months without rent for the landlord, plus all the lawyer fees to try and get the eviction. It's like, they don't want to take it because of the shit that they went through. If you stop going to DSS and stop complying, they'll stop paying your rent. So then what is the landlord supposed to do? And I get it, like, you know, why should it be on the county to pay rent for somebody who's not complying? I understand their point, but at the same time, like, you're not going to have a good reputation or a good rapport with landlords to get other people out if you're just cutting off their rent and leaving tenants in there. Like, why wouldn't DSS do something about helping them get evicted then? You know, if they're not complying, they should have to go somewhere else. It's to the point where nobody wants to take the program. And they upped it to now 2 months broker fee, 2 months security, to try to entice people to take the program. But they still have to deal with the shitty tenants and the eviction and the possibility that the rent's gonna get cut off. And, you know, it just sucks being in this situation. It's just crazy how in this situation you see how many other people's actions really do affect you. Like, you know, thank God my husband started working again. He got a new job. You know, I'm in the process of getting a new job, and hopefully we can get the hell out of here before they make us pay a shelter obligation, because apparently if you make too much money when you live in a shelter, you have to pay to be homeless too, which I understand, but they're not setting anything up to help anybody get out. You can't save money, you can't, go to work or do anything without them being in your pocket. They take 90% of your income, and that's an actual fact. If you look it up, it's 90% of your income. So if you make $1,000 a week, you get 100, and they expect you to live on that with your family. They don't care what size it is. And my son is autistic. We don't get SSI for him. We don't get disability or whatever for him. We didn't apply. We've never needed it, whatever. If he was to get that, they would take 80%. So what should be going to him, they would want to pay for a shelter obligation. So even if we got say $1,000, whatever, he would end up with $200 of that for himself when it's his money, and that should be going to things that he needs if we got that. It just seems crazy to me how it's just not set up for you to get out. It's not set up for you to save. And there's really no way out, because if you can't save money and get a good job and pay for the rent yourself, you have to be stuck going through DSS, but nobody wants to take the program because of everything that happened before. So it's a lose-lose situation, I feel like. You either have to fly under the radar and try to save money before they figure it out and get out of here, or be stuck here for 1.5 years and keep looking for somebody who's going to take a program. I mean, it's just a lose-lose, and I don't think really people truly understand how upsetting and aggravating it is to be stuck in this situation and have no way out. Like, there's a way out, but there's no way out at the same time. I don't know. Thanks for listening to me for YouTube. I wanted to check in, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow my husband's page. There's a GoFundMe page. There's a whole bunch of stuff we got going on. Thanks for listening.